Please join me in welcoming a longtime friend of the Sheldon Theatre, our Master of Ceremonies, Don Sheldon.
Thank you very much, Nancy. Thank you very much, people of Red Wing. Thank you for this very kind invitation to come back to one of my favorite river cities in all of America and to this incredible building behind us. And you can rally around because it's the spirit of Red Wing to preserve what it knows best, because this is one of the rare communities that builds its future with an eye to the past. I had the great opportunity, and I mean it was a great opportunity, to actually perform 2 different times under the proscenium of the Sheldon Theatre. And slapped across my picture was a label that said, "Sold out." I keep that because that has never happened to me in my life. So thank you. The rededication that we're doing today is because of you and your support for the arts and for this history. So now it's my pleasure to introduce to you your mayor.
In a gala ceremony, Mayor A.P. Pierce accepted the T.P. Sheldon Memorial Auditorium in 1904 as a gift to the city. He forged a public-private partnership that has continued, has flourished to this day. Through all this, Red Wing has remained as firm as this theater's foundation in its belief that art has the power to bring all of us together in one community, lift our spirits, celebrate our shared lives, contribute to the local economy, and give us a chance to be better humans every week. This alliance has sustained and renewed, refreshed, and revigorated the Sheldon, enabling it to be part of Red Wing's economic engine, an historic downtown landmark, an accessible and state-of-the-art performing arts environment, a sparkling jewel, which you'll see tonight, sparkling, and an unparalleled opportunity for the citizens of Red Wing and the region to create, to experience, to spend, to grow, to learn, to escape, and to live. This gala night is the culmination of over a century's public and private investment in a great community endeavor. Let its next century continue to see the Sheldon play a pivotal role in the continuing success of this community, to be the bastion where the ephemera of performing arts enlarges our lives and enriches our community. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce to you the newest member of the Sheldon Board, Mr. Art Kenyon.
Yes.
1988 was a magical year. It was the time when the board and business and social leaders of Red Wing got together and made a big decision. It was huge at the time to change the face of the Sheldon Theatre from a movie house, which had been long-standing, back to its glory years when it had the legitimate stage for performing arts. Gathering the support to restore the previous grandeur, first by private financial contributions and then with the passage of a referendum by such an overwhelming vote. The referendum for $1.5 million passed with 85% acceptance. It's amazing. That just doesn't happen anymore. These were special people that really made this whole thing come together. People like Spence Broden, Frank Chesley, Phil Duff, Holly Foote, Joe Goggin, Jim Grantman, Ora Jones, Betts Marshall, and of course, Bill and every Swede. Unfortunately, a lot of these people aren't with us today, but we know that their voices and their vision and their memories will live inside these walls forever.
On the 30-year anniversary of the historic 1988 full restoration, we did it again. And what a legacy. It was imagined and realized 114 years ago by TV and Annie Sheldon with what has become a visionary estate gift with ripple effects of enormous positive impact. And then each generation has continued. We've taken pride in maintaining and growing a grand home for the performing arts. The Sheldon has been part of the ongoing story of Red Wing for well over a century, and ultimately that story isn't about a building, it's about people who show up, people who come together to build community, and people who pour themselves into things they care about. We talk about her as a jewel box, a treasure, unique, breathtaking, rare, unforgettable. Our care for and commitment to community is embodied in this place. And that is why we speak of her with fondness and pride and love. And that is why we recommit to 30 more years and beyond. Renewed, refreshed, revitalized, and glowing from so much care and attention, we step boldly and proudly forward into the next generation of unforgettable performance experiences in the warm embrace of our Sheldon.
May the life of the renewed spirit in our new place under this old roof enter into this inheritance of spirit. May the rain fall kindly, may daylight illuminate our hearts, may the darkness never burden. May those who enter here watch over this space, its openings and closings, its performers young and old, its stories new and well-worn, and may our lives and stories told here refine and deepen our minds and our souls and our understandings. And now as the Sheldon, the beloved showpiece of Pretty Red Wing, emerges from a period of renovation, we have been reminded by its tender, Bonnie Schock, that it was not luck that got us here. It is not luck that brought us this far. It is the hard work and dedication of many gathered here tonight, and many who have gone before us. Tonight, at the reopening, the rebirth of this mystical space, home to the stories that captivate us, that make us laugh, that make us think, that amaze us and empower us, I ask you, as members of the community past, present, and present, to join me in celebrating, intertwining our energies to ensure that the Sheldon Theatre of the Performing Arts will continue to provide a space for a world-renowned performers, for children and adults who have never been on stage before to tell their stories. Friends, it's almost time. The curtain is pulled. The lights are up. The excitement and energy is at a fever pitch. Let us open our hearts and our minds and our stories as we celebrate the renewed, the glistening, the beloved Sheldon Theatre of the Performing Arts. Don?
So I will leave you with this as they cut the ribbon. It is about to be opening night all over again, 114 years later. And ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime.
you.